Alright guys, it is officially the 12th year that we have brought Who Wants to Be an Anime Millionaire to another Anime Con from AAC 2023. Here we go, hope you all enjoy. Let's play.
Check. Whoa. Oh, there we go.
I promise to behave here as far as making sure the microphones are not giving any feedback and making sure we got just a heads up, guys. So make sure that you keep the microphones on the chairs that they came from. So when you pick up the microphone, just make sure you return it to the chair. Don't put it on like a different chair, and do not point them at the speakers here because they might give like really bad feedback. So. And make sure that you speak into it if you're coming up as a contestant, basically, okay? All right, how y'all doing today? I love the enthusiasm here, and I want to see that because I know it's the final day at AAC, but I definitely want to see that energy, especially because we have a lot of really great stuff that we're going to be giving away. So, how's everyone's AAC been this weekend? Awesome. It doesn't feel like it's already Sunday, but we're going to try to make the most of it and try to get $1 million winner here at another Anime Con. So, who here has seen this game being presented before? All right, and who has not? Okay, so about half and half. All right, so welcome everyone that is coming here for the first time, and to all the familiar faces, welcome back. So basically, as a little bit of a history of this game, I've been running this game since 2010 overall, and I've been running it here at AAC since 2011. So this is now officially the 12th time that I've actually brought it to this particular convention. It doesn't feel like it's been already 12 times that I've actually ran this here at this convention itself. But basically, here's how this is going to work. So this is based off the original retro style Who Wants to Be a Millionaire back in the day on ABC from 1999 to 2002 with Regis Philbin. Rest in peace, Regis Philbin. He passed away back in 2020. And obviously, but his legacy from Millionaire still lives on today. So here's how we're going to do this. When I pick you as a contestant to come up, you're actually going to be a triples team with our guest Spencer here. Everyone give hi to Spencer. Say hi to Spencer. All right, Spencer was nice enough to come to the other game show that I had yesterday, which was Anime Greed, and he did a really good job along with the other teams that he played with, so we're going to see how well he does with people that come up and play as a triples team, which they have done in the actual TV show before, so this is not an uncommon thing in terms of what they've done. And the last time that we actually did a triples team was actually at AAC in 2017. Do you guys happen to know a certain YouTube celebrity named ProZD? Yeah, he was here in 2017, and he actually came up as a celebrity guest, and the team won it all and won the $1 million.
I'm standing on sacred ground.
Basically, here's how this is going to work. So when you come up, you're going to pick a partner of your choice. It can be anyone in this room. And then you're going to team up with Spencer and be a triples team and try to climb the money tree to try to win it all. Now, how it's going to work is that we have an hour and a half to run this roughly. And in the hour and a half that we have to run this, it's going to be basically a tournament format where the higher score that you post, the better chances that you'll have of basically being able to come up as the first team at the end of the panel to pick which prize you want. It's going to go in order in terms of who got the highest score to be the first team at the end of the panel to pick which prizes that they want, and then going in order in terms of who got second place, third place, and so on and so forth. Now, I want to tell you guys, AAC has now had the longest drought out of all the cons that I've brought this game to in terms of like over the last like few years, with the only exception being Bakuretsu cons. They haven't been to that con in many years now. But basically, AAC, we have not had $1 million winner since 2017, so it has been 6 years since it last happened. As far as the other cons that I brought this to, we have had a $1 million winner at the last con that I brought it to, which was PortCon Maine in June this year. And then last year at the Anime Convention, also up in Portland, we also had a $1 million winner. And then before that, in May of last year, or I believe it was May of last year, in 2022, we had a $1 million winner at Anime Boston. So we've actually had several top prize winners at several different conventions. We got to break the skid here. We want to try to get a millionaire here, okay? Yeah! And if you can win the $1 million, I have a couple of grand prizes, which includes a pair of AirPods, but also, if you don't want the AirPods, we also have a free pass to next year's AAC. Something to keep in mind. So you got some grand prizes available that's worth a lot of money. All right, so I think we have a rough idea of how this game works. Basically, again, I'm gonna pick a contestant, you're gonna pick your partner, you're gonna come up as a team, and then we're gonna go from there. Who wants to be the first contestant of the day? And I am looking for people who have not played this game yet. First, okay? Who has not played this game that wants to come up? Come on, raise your hand. Anyone? You wanna come up? All right, yeah, come on up. Pick your partner of your choice, okay? Pick a partner of your choice, anyone, and you can pick anyone that's played this game before too. Pick a partner of your choice and you're gonna come up as a team. All right, guys, give a round of applause. They're our first contestants on the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Anime Style Game Show here. Give a round of applause, let's go. Now, here's what's gonna happen. I'm going to come to you here with a bag of numbers. You're gonna pick a number out of this bag, and that's gonna be the question bracket that you're gonna be working with. We have, all the question brackets are mostly based off of what you see here at this convention. Anime, video games, pop culture stuff, mostly like anime related, Japan stuff, convention stuff. There is one specialty, all one-piece question bracket that I have. However, if you draw that out of this bag, you can pick again if you're not feeling confident with a one-piece bracket.
If only Mary and Bray were here.
All my friends love it.
You get lucky here.
Pick a good random number.
5. Okay.
It's still not, just one of them.
All right. 1 second here. 9. 1 second here, I just gotta. I just gotta check something.
How's everybody doing today?
Yeah, how's everyone doing? Yeah. Yep.
I'm so stinking good, I can't stand it. It's because one of the con volunteers is making a dunks run. I didn't know that you all call it dunks, but I guess you all do, so. And I do like dunks, but it's interesting.
All right, let's get your names. Actually, you're Bo, right?
Of course.
Yeah, Bo, okay. Yes. You were at Greed yesterday. How'd you enjoy Greed?
It was fun. I was nervous like the whole time for like no reason.
Well, see how well you can do with Millionaire today. All right, what was your name? Yep.
Slime.
Slime? There you go. Oh, Slime and Spencer. Okay. Remember, guys, when you're speaking into the mic again, they've reiterated you want to make sure you put it right up to you so you can speak right into it. And again, when you're done, make sure you leave that microphone on your chair specifically, okay? And again, do not point the mics at the speakers. Again, that would be really bad feedback if you do that. All right, so we're in bracket number 5 right now. So how's your AAC been, everyone?
It's been awesome. It's been really fun.
Yes, exactly. There we go. So here's what I'm going to tell you guys. So again, you're going to be working as a team here, and we're going to try to climb up the money tree basically, and we can see basically how far you guys can go up and try to win as much money as possible here. I'm going to explain the rules in just a second here, but first thing I want to tell you guys in the audience. Now, while they're playing the game, please do not shout out any answers. However, I will say this: I want you to be as enthusiastic as you possibly can, because if they get a question right and you're the most energetic, I did this in Greed yesterday. Even if you're not picked as a contestant, I'm still going to give a consolation prize at the end of the panel to whoever gave the most energy to our contestants here. All right? Yeah! All right. All right. We're going to explain the rules right now. Are you three ready to do this?
Probably.
Yes.
All right. We're going to explain the rules of the game. Here we go. All right, the gameplay is based off the original retro style of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. As you guys can see right here, you guys are 15 questions away from winning $1 million anime dollars. All right, feeling confident, feeling pumped, ready to go? Let's do it. Just like in the original gameplay, the more questions you get right, the more money you win. Once you reach the $1,000 mark or the $32,000 mark, you're guaranteed to leave with at least that much money, okay? We want you guys to do as well as you possibly can here, so we're going to give you guys some lifelines to help you out along the way. I'm going to explain what those lifelines are right now. The first lifeline that we have is called Jump the Question. That lets you skip over any question that you're not familiar with. If you have any hesitations on a question, you can just take that lifeline, skip over it entirely, and that dollar amount will be completely skipped over. However, if you skip over specifically $1,000 or $32,000, so either question 5 or question 10 specifically, you lose that safe haven. So that's just a little bit of a risk if you specifically skip either one of those 2 questions. Okay? The second lifeline that we have is called the double dip, and that lets you answer any potential question twice. So if you have a little bit of a hesitation on a question, but you want to take more than one shot at it, you can activate the lifeline and take potentially 2 answers at it. Once you activate the lifeline though, you have to play the question. You can't back out at that point. Okay? Third lifeline that we have is called the 50-50. And that, just like in the original show, takes away 2 wrong answers from any question that you want, leaving 1 right answer and the wrong one. And then finally, we're going to get you guys all involved with Ask the Audience by a show of hands only. We're going to see what you guys think, what the answer is when I call it out. Do not shout out anything. I'm going to do it by a show of hands only, okay? And finally, if you guys get up to the $32,000 mark, you're going to get a 5th lifeline called the wild card. Now what the wild card does is any lifeline that you've used before, you can reuse 1 more time only, okay? Now for you guys, while you're playing the game, talk it out as a team. Let us know what you're all thinking. It'll add to the excitement of the gameplay, but also if you're feeling really nervous, talk to me. I can't give you any answers, but I can be a human being you can talk to maybe help you calm down, or if you need me to like repeat the question if something doesn't sound right, if you need me to just kind of guide you through anything, if you're stuck on like knowing how to play certain lifelines, I can help you out in that way and maybe give you any advice, or maybe like I say, calm your nerves if you're feeling nervous at all. All right, I think we're ready to go. Contestants, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Audience, are we ready to do this? All right. Show your enthusiasm. Like I said, just don't shout out any answers. Here we go with bracket number 5. Let's go right now. Here is your bracket of questions, as you can see, with your money tree. And here are all the topics that you're going to be working with when it comes to every single category, from a numbers game for $100 all the way up to B-stars for $1 million. Okay? Study those categories carefully. See if there's anything specific that you want to go after as far as saving lifelines for certain questions, okay? Take a few extra seconds to think about this. All right, we're in bracket number 5. Let's see how well you guys can do. Are you 3 ready?
Yes. How many times are you going to ask if I'm ready? You make me think I'm not ready.
All right, Bo, Slime, and Spencer here. Here we go. Here's our first question for $100. Let's go. For $100. Like I just said before, how many questions do you need to get right in order to win $1 million, excluding jumping any questions? Are you 15 questions away, 10 questions away, 50 questions away, or I need to phone a friend?
Well, if asking me how many times if I'm going to be ready, it's going to be 50, but I'm going to go with a 15.
15? And that's the right answer. Nice job. Come on, guys.
I tease. Actually, right, yeah.
And by the way, in the first 5 questions, they're meant to be easy, so any of you can just jump right in and say the answer. After the first 5, you all have to agree in unison 100% on anything that you want to do, okay? So in the first 5, basically, like in the original show, you can just kind of jump right into it. They don't even ask final answer all the time in the first 5 questions, so I might not always ask that, but just keep that in mind. $200. Comparisons is the category. Here we go. Which of these 4 characters from the Disney movie The Little Mermaid has the same name as one of the main characters from the series Black Butler? Is it Ariel, Sebastian, Ursula, or Flounder?
Sebastian.
Sebastian, want to make that your final answer?
Yes. I believe he's
For $200? It's absolutely right, nice job. Come on guys, we're looking for that enthusiasm here. Remember, if anyone's just joining, I'm giving a prize to whoever's the most enthusiastic and the most energetic at the end of the panel, okay? All right. $300. Pokemon is the category. Here we go. Throughout all the games and anime series, which of these 4 Pokemon can you pretty much always see with a giant smile on his face? Or on its face? Poliwag, Sandslash, Mewtwo, or Gengar?
Gang.
It's Gengar.
Final answer?
Yes.
Absolutely right, nice job. There you go. There you go. I like your energy. I like your energy too. Awesome. Keep it up. $500. Like I said, I'm going to be looking for that. And I'm going to ask my fellow staff mates to also be looking who's the most energetic, okay? Awesome. Video game consoles for $500. Here it is. Though they have had variations over the years, what was the primary color of the Xbox 360 video game console when it was first released in late 2005? Was it originally yellow, blue, brown, or white?
I'm a PlayStation girly, guys. Is it white?
I think it is white.
Yeah, there's a white Xbox 360.
All right. Yeah, they're all in unison here. I'm just going to jump right into it. White, final answer. Here we go. Right answer. Nice job. I didn't even ask final answer, but you all said white, so I figured you were all going to agree with that anyways. All right. $1,000. Important question here. If you get this right, you can't leave with less than $1,000, okay? Attack on Titan is the category. Here it is. Between these 4 characters seen throughout the Attack on Titan series, who is the only one that normally wears glasses when it comes to their appearance? Is it Connie Springer, Sasha Browse, Hanji Zoe, or Annie Leonhardt?
It's
Hanji.
Hanji.
It
It's
is
Hanji.
yeah.
All right, Hanji. Final answer for $1,000?
Yes.
All right, for $1,000, and I report safe haven. Absolutely right. Nice job.
Well, she's the smart one, so of course she wears glasses.
Going for $2,000. Let's go. You all can hear the audio good, right? Okay, so make sure. All right. $2,000. Yes, keep it up, the enthusiasm. All right, so now, from here on out, all 3 of you are now going to have to agree on everything you want to do from all the lifelines that you want to play, and you all 3 have to, not all at the same time, but you all 3 now have to tell me final answer, okay? Basically, in terms of just agreeing all together, okay?
Yes.
All right, you've got to the first 5 without any lifelines used. Let's keep the momentum here. Made in Japan is for $2,000, and how are you 3 feeling right now?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, like I said, no lifelines used so far, so let's keep it up. $2,000, and here it is. Seen throughout Japan and in many anime and manga series, a pachinko machine is a type of Japanese slot machine that dispenses what type of object when it comes to the game's currency? Is it tickets, coins, gambling chips, or ball bearings?
So, I've never seen one. I've seen a couple.
Make sure you speak in the mic, like I said, yeah.
So I've seen a couple and a few animes. The only one that I can think of in this moment is the one level of Super Mario Sunshine, when you're doing the real life pachinko, but your Mario's the ball instead of an actual ball. I want to say it's the ball bearings, but
We have lifelines.
You have,
We have
by the way,
lifelines.
if you're hesitant at all, you have all your lifelines in play.
Okay.
It's only going to get harder, though.
Yeah, but the fairy tale question is next. I should be able to answer that, so
we could. Okay, if we use a lifeline on this one, we could be
we'll
able.
probably be fine.
Okay.
So which lifeline would you want to use then?
Can we skip it?
No, skipping is like so OP. We need to save the skip
Yeah,
for
we
like.
need to save the skip.
You're right.
We can skip like the second to last question.
Do we want to ask the well?
Yeah, you can
How
go to the audience
are
if
you
you
on
want
try
to.
again?
How? What?
Try again.
If it's the new one,
Yeah.
If it's the old one,
We could do the 50-50.
Could do the 50-50.
50-50. We could also just do it again, but you don't tell us if we got it wrong, right? How's the do-over work, the X2? How's that work?
Times 2 basically means that you get to take 2 potential shots at the question. So if you give me the first answer and it's wrong, you obviously have a second chance to get it right.
But if we get it right, do we have to declare that, like, could we guess ball bearings, but not declare it never going to use
Once you
it?
activate the lifeline the off the table afterwards.
Okay. So we can't activate that X2 after we get it wrong. We have to say we're going to do this.
Correct, yes. You
Got
have to
it.
do it
Okay.
right now, yeah.
So maybe we could do the X2. That seems like the.
Same as probably.
Yeah.
Okay,
Feels
okay.
like the same as
We're going to
probably.
activate our X2
All right, you're gonna activate the
and
double
go
dip.
with
All right.
ball bearings.
Well, hang on. I need a confirmation from all 3 of you that you were activating this
I
lifeline.
agree.
All right.
In favor.
Double dip confirmed. All right. We need your first final answer. What is your first final answer?
Ball bearings.
And are you all in unison?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Here's your first final answer. Here we go. And for $2,000, we didn't need to go to the second answer. It's right. Nice job.
Whose idea was it to use this X2?
I couldn't remember that episode of
Hey,
Kitama. I couldn't
there's
remember
nothing
that
wrong with
episode.
that. If you have any hesitation, that's why the lifeline's there for insurance, you know? Okay? All right, $40,000. Fairy tale. Here it is right now, and let's go.
Remember, we can reuse our lifeline later for if we get to the wild card.
Yep. Which of these Spanish-spoken numbers is also part of the name of an antagonist group in the anime and manga series Fairy Tail? Is it uno, ocho, seis, or cuatro?
It's C because in the it's like around episode 30.
Again, make sure you speak the mic right up to you.
Okay, they fight, Team Natsu, they fight like a group of baddies that's called the Arashi Seis, so it's C, Seis.
All right, final answer for all of you?
No, it's Ocho. I'm kidding, yes.
Yes.
All right, they're in unison here. Here we go. $4,000. Absolutely right. There you go. Moving on to 8,000. Here we go. Now we are in the middle of the pack here, so. Yep, and you have 3 lifelines still in play. Trigun is the category. All right, let's see what it is. For $8,000 right now, let's take a look at it.
Which one?
In the beginning of episode 9 of the 2023 anime series Trigun Stampede, what type of instrument is being played by the main antagonist, Millions Knives?
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Is it a piano? Is it a piano, a saxophone, a violin, or a guitar?
I've played all these instruments. Doesn't help me at all.
Well, you have 3 of the lifelines there. You can jump right over. If you don't know it, you can go to the audience, see what they think, or you take the 50-50.
We gotta save the jump over.
We have to save the jump.
We have to save it. Can we ask the audience beforehand?
Make sure, can I just hear you?
Yeah. Can we ask the audience, like, can we be like, has anyone seen Trigun? The 2021? That's a little bit of a
That's
gray.
a little too much,
That's
yeah.
a little gray, yeah. A little gray.
Actually, no, I will answer this. I will ask you this in a way. How many of you are mentally ill? Because that will tell me if you like Trigun. Affectionate.
Wow.
Affectionate, of course.
Wow.
Slime. This is an anime convention. Of course they are. We could ask the audience, we could skip, or we could do 50-50, which gets rid of 2 of them.
I feel like there has to
Yep.
be one
And
person.
by the way, if you need to use more than 1 lifeline, you can. So like if you use like ask the audience and they don't know, then you could still like skip the question, or you could still use a 50-50 if you want.
I think it's time to ask the audience, maybe.
This time?
Are, are you confirming that we're going to the audience here?
One person who has seen it.
Are you,
Has to be one.
Has to be one.
are you confirming that we're going to the
Yeah,
audience?
yes.
All right, here we go. All right, so I'm going to call out each answer one by one, team, and then if you think it's the right answer, so to the audience here, if you think it's the right answer, raise your hand, but do not shout out anything. All right, here we go. Who here thinks it's A, a piano? Raise your hand. Holly seems pretty confident with that. Who thinks it's B, a saxophone? Who thinks it's C, a violin? Who thinks it's D, a guitar? This is very tough here. Holly obviously seemed pretty confident with that. I don't know, we're gonna go back to the actual question. Here we go.
You shut up immediately, and I don't think we have much of a choice on this one.
She even
Everyone else
incredulously.
raised their hand, but they were kind of like, they didn't really raise it in definitive
Yeah.
fashion.
Let's go with piano.
I think this guy's being a contrarian over here. I think it's piano.
All right,
I think he's just trying to throw us off.
That's
Perhaps
right.
my downfall.
all
I'm gonna
right.
remember that next year.
Also, Million Knives, his outfit is white, and pianos have white keys, so like,
But how much of a flex would it be for a villain intro? He's playing a saxophone.
That would be though. That would be.
Okay,
But
let's do piano.
I say piano
Yeah.
only because you seem very nice and very helpful.
It's also like a western. There's
I
usually
will
like
have
a
trust issues if you're incorrect.
Piano.
All right, piano, final answer for you guys. All
Yes.
3 of you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, here we go. $8,000, they debated on that, and they went to the audience. Holly, it's the right answer, nice job! All right.
Thank you, Holly.
Thank you.
Thank you, Holly.
Here we go.
And the couple people in the back that also raised their hand. I saw y'all.
Man, I was supposed to do a session for Trigun and it got canceled last minute and I was so sad.
There you go.
Oh.
Man, I'm sorry to hear that.
Boo-hoo, I'm at a con. Boo-hoo.
Yeah. All right, game developers is the category for 16,000. We're getting up there now. This is getting into serious money now. And you used 2 lifelines so far. All right, you still have your jump the question and you still have your 50-50. Okay, here we go. Question 9, here it is. Which of these video game series is the only one out of these 4 that has not been developed by the company Naughty Dog? Is it Crash Bandicoot, The Last of Us, Uncharted, or Sly Cooper?
So, I'm pretty sure The Last of Us and Uncharted may be part of them, but I know at one point Naughty Dog was a different company, and then the people that left that company made Naughty Dog. So,
It's a
Crash or Sly Cooper could be one of the 2 that's involved in that too.
The one of the 2 that has not been developed, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that's an important word we understand. Yeah.
Yes.
So, but Sly and Crash are so. The Last of Us and Uncharted have a lot more in common that they're realistic, and Sly and Crash are cartoonish.
Yes.
So it's like,
It's,
no matter what we do, one of the answers has at least something in common with another one of the answers, no matter what we pick.
yes.
Weird.
I know we're using lifelines in a row right now.
If we use the 50-50,
No,
That-
the thing about the 50-50
Yes.
is that it will be Crash Bandicoot or Sly Cooper, which will just put us in the same position.
Here's what I'm also going to tell you guys, Remember, we're getting very close to that $32,000 safety net, so also remember, if you have Jump the Question, remember that's where that danger comes into effect with Jump the Question too, just to keep that in mind.
but there's a 1 in 4 chance that he eliminates one of the 2 that we're already looking at for the 50-50,
Yeah.
which would give us the right answer. Which one's older, Crash or Sly? It would be Sly.
They're
Crash.
about the same. Like, they came out about the same time? Maybe Crash might be a little older, I think.
It would, the pillars of logic would dictate that maybe by the process of elimination that was likely not the one developed because it was not an existent company yet.
Yeah.
If Crash is older, do you think Crash is older? Do you think Crash is older? Is Crash older? Can I ask you that?
I can't tell you anything. I can tell you that again, if you can still take the 50-50 and you can then maybe see what that does for you. I mean, because it sounds like you have it deducted down to 2 here, so we can see if you want.
One question about the 50-50. If we do the 50-50, can it like not get rid of The Last of Us and Uncharted?
I can't tell you.
Rats.
Is it already prefixed?
Something's in there that's already been prefixed. I don't know what it is.
Oh.
I can tell you that.
Goodness.
Golly.
But if we get to the next one, we can redo a lifeline later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. If you get 32,000 correct, then you get the wild card.
Do we want to
Well, I mean, because the alternative is we get eliminated and then it's over.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, if you get
That's
this
fine.
wrong, you're going to lose $7,000, go back down to that $1,000 safety net.
Fear.
Okay, let's go with the 50-50 and hopefully
Hopefully.
it gets rid of Sly or Crash, and if it's not one, it's the other. And if it gets rid of both, I don't know what to do.
Are you confirming that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we
All
are.
right, you're going to take away 2 wrong answers. Let's see what happens.
Don't
Here we
The
go.
Last of Us.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, good. Let's do.
Alright. Sly Cooper is, yeah, I would say it's Sly Cooper because I'm pretty sure The Last of Us was Naughty Dog.
I think we'd like to answer Sly Cooper.
All right,
Yeah.
final answer.
Yep.
Probably. Yes.
Yes, okay, here we go. $16,000. That was a very good use of 50-50. It's the right answer. Here we go, guys. I was going to say Crash. Let's go. Now, here's the thing. You only have Jump the Question left. I got to tell you this right now. You can use Jump the Question if you want. However, if you use it, you would lose the safe haven and you would do not get the wild card because you would be skipping this question that has that wild card attached to it, okay? So
Okay.
basically, you have to get this right to basically get the safe haven and to get the wild card. If you skip it, you can, but then you would go right into $64,000 with only that $1,000 safety net and no lifelines after that, okay? All right, famous directors is the category.
I actually know a few, so.
Okay, $32,000, and then toward safe haven, here it is. Shinichiro Watanabe is best known for directing the Cowboy Bebop anime series, but what other popular series has he also directed? Is it Samurai Champloo, Trigun, Guilty Crown, or Blue Exorcist?
I can tell you right off the bat right now, I know it's not Samurai Champloo or Blue Exorcist, but I'm kind of sure it's Trigun.
Yeah.
I'm kind of sure it's Trigun.
I was also thinking that.
Yeah. Because Guilty Crown is like a, what, mid 2000s? maybe early 2010s.
You mean to tell me the director that made one of the most popular Western space cowboy anime made another Western space cowboy anime?
I can't believe that,
Okay.
It's the same vibe.
It feels like the same vibe.
They both have guns.
They should replace the saxophones with slide guitars.
Yeah.
All right, what are you guys thinking?
Trigun.
You want to
Wait,
go with
is this-
Trigun? It's up to you guys. Very big risk here. You'll be losing $15,000 if you get it wrong. If you get it correct, you get $32,000. You get the wild card, and the lifeline's still there if you want to skip it.
But I think whenever Cowboy Bebop really comes into that conversation, I feel that Trigun and Samurai will get really involved in that. But I know Samurai Champloo is definitely not part of that.
So we
Well,
have
I
to
know-
answer this question regardless.
Yes.
Because we can't skip it.
I want
You
to
can skip it. It just means that you'd be going for 64,000 with basically a
Yes,
much bigger
we
risk.
can, but we shouldn't. However,
Yes, yeah. You can skip it. It's recommended. Like if you want to get the most out of this, you have to get it correct. But we have to get it correct, obviously.
Well, I want to consider Samurai Champloo because it's another genre piece, but it uses hip hop music, and it's like Cowboy Bebop is a Western that uses swing time jazz, and that is very much in common. And that seems like a move that director might.
You know, one time my biology teacher, she was handing back tests, and she said you keep erasing your first answer, and it was always right, and to trust your gut. So unfortunately, I think I have to listen to her.
This isn't a biology test.
No, but it's like,
In some ways it is.
in some ways it is. But it's like, I mean.
But hey, remember you also have a veteran voice actor here. That is, you have to keep,
Easy with the word veteran there. Easy.
All right, I'll just say a very awesome voice actor.
He's incentivized. Thank you. He's incentivized to keep this game going. And right now he's saying, "Hey, listen to the voice actor. Hey, listen to the voice actor." I think that's kind of what he's doing here. And he's smiling there over there. I'm now becoming more convinced by the waking
I
second
think
that
he's
it might
gaslighting us low key. Like honestly, I mean there's a little bit of gaslighting.
Gaslit.
be. You only feel that way because you're unsure, but what if I'm right?
I'm unsure if we're right, honestly. I'm unsure on both of those. The only one I can tell you is definitely probably not Blue D.
Okay.
Yeah. Because D is still ongoing and it's been too long, and I feel like
It's been too long.
it's been too long at this point, and this director would probably take on something that's already been completed. Or is maybe even something original too.
Also, Blue Exorcist is like so different from Cowboy Bebop.
It is, and it's still ongoing. Years and years and years later, it's still ongoing. I'm bitter about it.
I just feel like Trigun is. It sounds weird. Too similar. It would be like if Steven Spielberg made another movie that wasn't quite ET but involved another alien coming down. It's like, did you already make this movie before? Why are you doing this? Right?
That's
like,
fair. That's fair. It feels like a red herring. It feels like it's there to throw
because
you off.
I think it's Samurai Champloo.
I think I'm too young to really add to this conversation, so I was not alive in the 90s.
Do you promise not to hate me if it's wrong?
No, we can never hate you.
Oh, they're saying no, I might hate you. Okay. I think it's Samurai Champloo.
I'm just doing this for shits and giggles.
Samurai
Sorry,
Champloo.
shits and giggles at this point.
I need to know from all three of you, is that your final answer?
I mean, I don't have a problem with it.
You need to tell me yes.
Yes.
Final answer?
Yes.
Yes.
Here we go. Samurai Champloo, let's do it. $32,000. You thought it was Trigun, possibly, and you said it couldn't be Samurai Champloo, but Samurai Champloo is the right answer! Very nice. And now we get into the scary realm of Millionaire. Here we go.
Almost lost my cool there.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you, Caitlin.
And I don't know if the lights are going to change, but obviously this is going to get really, really intense now going forward, okay? So, here we go,
Now
guys.
it's gonna get intense.
Yes.
It feels like getting really
$64,000.
This should be so anxious.
Wolf's Rain is the
That's the one
category. And on top of all of this, you guys now have the wild card. You have Jump the Questions still, and you now have your wild card, so you now have 2 lifelines in play, basically, for the final 5 questions. This is really good. This is really exciting, guys. How do you guys feel? All right. obviously, this is now going to get, the music's going to get much more intense now. The music's going to get a little bit louder now. So, because again, it's going to be a lot more interesting and a lot more, obviously, tense here when it comes to these final 5 questions. How are you three feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good right now.
Especially after the last question. Okay. For $64,000, we're in the final 5 questions here. All right. Here's our first step to getting to the $1 million in the final 5 questions that we have. 64,000. Question 11, will wolves train? And here it is.
My husband should have never went on lunch. This would have been his answer.
What is the name of the artist that performed the opening theme song Stray to the Wolf's Rain anime series? Is it Isao Sasaki, Steve Conte, Raj Rayama, or Jamil?
Guys, my husband picked like the worst time to go to lunch right now because this would have been his answer. This really would have been, like, if we had an audience, this would have been the one he would have been able to answer.
If we used a wild card, could she call her husband?
No, I'm sorry. You could use a wild card. You could use your wild card to ask the audience.
Can you call him back to the audience?
Well, we can also use the wild card for any of the other 2 as well,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
The ones that we already used.
Yep.
But if we use skip, we can't use. I guess if we use skip now, could we use skip again later because we still have a wild card?
Yeah, because we have 2
Yeah,
wild
why
cards.
would you do that? Because Dragon Ball movies, I think I could do pretty good on Dragon Ball movies.
Okay, I have a feeling the answer's no. Could I see the other categories, or is the game constructed in such a way
I
where
will give you the categories again, basically, like if you missed them, basically. The next one,
Dragon Ball Z
the
movies.
next one was Dragon Ball Z movies. I believe the one after that was foreign manga, and then the one after that was I can't remember after that.
I just remember the $1 million question was B-stars.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
I can't remember the $500,000 category, but basically, I know it was. I think it was release dates. I think.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
There were.
Okay.
guys, we got like 4 or 5 questions left here. We have 2 skips effectively,
Okay,
and this
so-
you got no clue.
Alright,
This
let's
might
skip
have
it.
no
We
clue.
should skip this.
And if we skip, we still have the wild card. We can get our score back again later.
There's no risk here going forward, basically, in terms of the you've already reached the safe haven, so anything risk-wise was gone, obviously, with that skip the question. So, yes, you can safely skip this. Your wild card will still be in play afterwards.
Let's skip.
Let's skip.
Out
Let's
of
go.
curiosity, I just want to see
Final
what it
decision,
was.
guys? Is
Yeah.
that your final decision? Okay,
Yes.
we're getting out of this question. Let's skip over right now. Here we go. All right. Now,
Thank you, Tom.
now, since you guys have no idea, I'm going to go to the audience. Does anyone in the audience know the answer? What is it? It is
was
Steve
Steve
Conte,
Conte.
yes. All
I
right.
would
I
not.
want to guess the man
All
named
right, guys.
Steve.
So, right in, guys, to $125,000. Let's go, guys. Let's do this.
Oh my God.
Golly.
Okay.
All right.
Dragon Ball Z movies.
Okay.
Okay.
I've seen a good chunk. I've seen most of them.
I'm
Okay.
friends with most of the actors.
Yeah.
For $125,000, the wild card's still in play. Question 12, and here it is. Between 1989 and 2015, there have been 15 Dragon Ball Z movies created. Which of these DBZ films was the 7th movie to come out based on the series? Is it Lord Slug, Super Android 13, The World's Strongest, or Cooler's Revenge?
Okay. So, 1989 to 2015.
That's a lot of years.
That's a lot of years. This is Dragon Ball Z only, right?
Yes.
So World's Strongest and Lord Slug are very early on. They're very between the Saiyan Saga and the Frieza Saga. So it really would have to be between Cooler's Revenge and Super Android 13.
Did Cooler appear in the earlier half? Ooh, thank you. Give her a round of applause, everyone.
My friend David that's going to be watching this video is going to love that.
Have you guys seen the Dunkin' Miku that was here yesterday? There was someone cosplaying Hatsune Miku, but Dunkin' Donuts.
I thanked her for her service. I was like, you're doing God work right now.
I took a picture of her, or maybe a different one. There was a person dressed as Kenobi as a Dunkin' Donuts employee, and I texted to Brent April, the voice actress, and she was like, I love it. Anyway, okay, my question is, did Cooler appear in the earlier movies that would give him a reason to come back and get revenge?
There's the previous Cooler movie, but I think Cooler's Revenge is the second movie, because the first movie was...
Cooler's non-revenge.
No, but... So so Cooler's Revenge is the first one. Mistake. Metal Cooler is the second movie.
Oh.
Metal Cooler is the second movie.
You know, it wouldn't be beneath Dragon Ball to introduce a character that is new, but in their own story, they're getting revenge for a thing that we, the audience, have not seen yet.
Yes.
I think it might be Super Android 13.
Well, I think, so, Cooler comes back in Cooler's Revenge, but he comes, and it's not even really like revenge when you really think about it, because he comes to avenge Frieza, who he doesn't even really like anyway, and that's his brother.
I'm so glad you have this knowledge, but I want to say, don't overthink this.
No, I know.
Overthink
Yeah.
this.
So it might be Super Android 13.
Okay.
Sure.
Again, I'm too young
It's
to...
between those two.
So some big deductions there. Let's see. Do you want to go with it?
I'm not opposed.
I'm gonna whisper something in their ears, not into the microphone. I want them to hear, but no one wants to hear it.
Okay, go with it. Just remember, don't point the mics at the speakers.
Okay, give me your answer.
Yeah, we'll go with it.
All right.
Yeah.
B, Super Android 13. Final answer for all three of you.
Yep.
Here we go. $125,000 there. They didn't use their wild card, and they didn't need to. It's the right answer! All right, let's move on. $250,000.
You'll never know what I said in their ears.
Here we go.
Secret.
Just before you real quick. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Foreign manga is the category. But here's the thing. The wild card is still there. That's very, very important to keep in mind. So your wild card is good for anything at this point. So it's good for jump the question, ask the audience, 50-50, or double dip. All right, you are in the final 3 questions to try to get the grand prizes. How are you 3 feeling with foreign manga?
I'm feeling, but it's mostly fear.
Okay.
I think if I have my statistics right, if we just, there's a 1 in 64 chance that we just get the right answer for the next three.
Yes.
But at the same time, you have the wild card to help you out.
We have a 1 in 16 chance with one easy.
I don't like those odds.
Okay.
It's better than 1 in 64.
Yeah, it's,
All right.
yeah.
Here it is.
132.
$250,000.
Feel a little
13. Here we go, guys. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are we ready to do this? Okay. Here it is, guys. Good luck. The wild card's in play. And here's the question. In the Rebirth manhwa series, who is Deshuyatat's fiancé that was originally killed by Kalunika and then eventually resurrected later on? Is it Remy, Beryun, Millionaire, or Lilith?
The answer is wild card skip.
Yes.
The only thing the only thing I think about Lilith is from Evangelion. One Thing Angels, but I
have not seen this manhwa.
No.
Not
Okay.
read this manhwa.
Yeah, okay. Final decision, guys?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
Never mind.
Out of lifelines. All right. So, I gotta know, does anyone in the audience even know this? No, it is actually Lilith. All right. That means that it's out of line. Here we go, guys. Now, this is where we're gonna get into very, very serious money. Now, we're gonna go for $500,000.
We're in the final 2 though. We can do it.
Let's go. All right.
We're almost there.
Could we though?
Release dates.
Yes. Could we? Well, now we have to have hindsight.
Okay, here's what I'm going to tell you guys. So guys, I need you to listen here. All right, it's called the audience here. I got to explain this to them. All right, you're out of lifelines at this point.
Sad.
If you want, you can now, since you're out of lifelines, if you have no idea, you can quit with $125,000, and that's going to be a very hard score to beat for any other team that comes up after you. But if you want to go for it all, you are only 2 questions away from the grand prizes. Release dates is the category. Are you 3 ready to do this?
If we walk away right now, What do we get?
You leave with 125,000, and it's the question of who leaves with the highest score at the end of the panel to pick which prizes they want first for the regular prize slot, okay?
Can we go into the question and then
We're gonna
decide
see, yes,
to
we'll
leave?
absolutely see what the question is, and we'll see how you feel about it. At any point, you can tell me you want to just quit and walk away, and you'll quit with your posted score. But again, if you get it right, you win $500,000. If you get it wrong, you're gonna lose 93,000 and drop back down to the $32,000 safety net.
Okay, let's take a look.
All right, guys, you guys are ready. Audience, are we ready? Yeah! I can't say this enough, though. In the audience, you have to be very silent here. All right, for $500,000, question 14 with release dates. And here it is. In what year did the first manga of Ice Shield 21 come out in Japan? 1998, 2000, 2002, or 2005?
I was hoping that they would not be that close together because I remember when it came out in Jump. But came out in Jump in the US is a very different story than Jump in Japan.
Exactly.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Did the women in the show still look like women, or were their eyes gigantic?
I don't even remember there being women in that manga, if I'm being honest. I don't even remember that. It's a football manga. It's about football.
Oh.
Yeah, it's about like American football. So I don't even remember if there are women in that show, and if anyone has read it or
There's
seen
like
that.
no women in the NFL, so I doubt it.
Yeah.
There's
I
no
don't
one
think there
female
are.
referee.
It's like
Yeah,
sport
they did
anime,
it.
unless it's about
Yeah.
women. They're not really in the men's side of it, really, for the most part.
It's funny seeing like the Chipping Man Tower where like, what did I do wrong? Sorry, anyway, when they get a foul.
It's Sunday, it's football brain.
It's like high school. It's like high school football.
Yeah.
But like, if you said like, if we had a bigger range of dates of like maybe the 80s to 90s to like maybe 2000, but the 1990, 2000, and 2002 are a little too close for me to really have an answer on that.
The influence America has had over Japan would only get greater the later we go.
True, but I definitely know it's not 2005
How do you definitely know that?
because it premiered in Jump in the US around that time.
Oh. Wait,
okay.
okay.
Yeah.
So
Keep
let's
in mind.
map.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And that's what they used to like
2000.
print it out in English, like English here.
Okay, so so like those 2002, 2005 are 3 years apart. So like it would, if something was published in like 2002, it would make sense for it to take like 3 years to get to the US. But also depending on how popular it is, it may have taken even longer. So that's
That's
not.
entirely possible, and it's kind of, I think it's a niche.
But Shoujo Tensei was animated like way after the books were made. So I don't like the problem is that they're all numbers. They're all arbitrary.
Yes.
We can't like I can look at Lilith and go, oh, like it has biblical implications,
Exactly.
rebirth. Like I can deduct that. There's just numbers. There's just numbers.
And the worst part is, I do know for a fact it's around these dates, but I don't know like
Which one?
Why couldn't there have been one that was like 1962? Like it's just one
Yeah.
that's way out there.
Because I know it's like
1920.
it's a late, it has to be an early 2000s manga. It's like definitely in the early 2000s.
The only thing that's different is
Yeah.
there's 2-year gaps for ABC
That's the
and then a 3-year gap for
Exactly. So, I think we should set our ego aside and walk away with the 132. Was it 132,000?
125,000.
125,000.
Yeah.
You put it beneath someone to defeat us with their superior knowledge. We stand to lose.
Okay, so what happens if we answer the question and get it wrong?
You lose 93,000 and you'll drop back down to $32,000.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, we still keep our standing.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like, it could be mean, but it's much more likely that people get not there.
We could debate this for 20 more minutes and then drop out and then give the next team no time.
We could do that. We could stall.
I believe in democracy. If you guys want to say let's skip, then I'm totally not. Because I have zero clue. I would just be taking a one shot.
I don't know too much. I only know about it.
For some reason, I'm feeling 2002, but I am not confident. I'm just vibes.
And also,
so.
we say like early 2000s anime, but truth be told, like the late 90s animes are like equally similar in
It
style.
could be like, it kind of could be like One Piece where like it started, it's in the 90s, but didn't really get anything anywhere until like maybe like mid 2000s.
It's kind of like 90s kids and early 2000 kids still both had Etch a Sketches and little like town rugs. Let's get it. Let's skip. Let's walk out.
Let's just walk away.
We're walking away.
Are you calling it quits, and is that your final decision?
Yep.
Wait, what's our final number if we quit now?
125,000 if you walk away.
So if someone else that boots us down one, is that what's happening, or?
So basically, if the next team would have to beat 125,000 to be ahead of you if the prize is first.
How many questions do they have to answer to get that right? How many questions does the next team have to do to beat us?
They would have to get 12 questions correct, obviously, because I know 13 questions correct because you skipped 250,000, obviously.
Okay. But they could also get it wrong in the 13th one as well.
Yeah.
They could even get it wrong in the beginning.
I think
Yep.
the safest option is to just walk away. Because we don't got
It is the safest option.
It's not I don't like football, and I don't like football manga. So I think we should just walk away.
I think we're gonna walk away.
Final decision?
Yes.
Yes.
They're calling it quits. 125,000. Guys, let's go.
What was the answer?
You'll see. All right. Now, we got to know, though, no help in the audience just yet. Now, if you had to make a guess, what would you have said?
2002.
2002.
I would have picked maybe like either. I probably put the 98.
All right. Well, so make a decision then.
Right.
We need a decision.
2002.
Let's split the difference and say 2000. Any more light, it's not gonna
If you said 2000, yeah, that would have definitely been wrong. And I can tell you right now, does anyone know the right answer in the audience? What is it?
It's 2002.
It is
Oh my
2002, yes. So you kind of had it, you were kind of hesitating about it, but obviously you still put a really good score. Give a round of applause one more time, guys. Yeah, exactly. All right. So you two can, Bo and Slime, you two can take a seat. Just put your mics back on the chair that it came from. And Spencer is going to team up with the next team here. Yes, who wants to come up next? All right. Again, I'm looking for people that have not played this game yet, please. People that have not played this game.
Hey, thank you guys. It was fun.
You two in the front, you want to come up? Come on up as a team, guys. Give them a round of applause, guys. Let's go.
At home, did not tell them.
Yes. Goodness. I'm not gonna try to sabotage.
You're
I'm
going
gonna
to
try
pick
to
a
win.
number from
Sorry.
this bag here. All right, here we go. We got number 4. Okay. All right. 4. And by the way, the next panel is not even in here till like 12:30. So if we go over a little bit, we should be, I think, be able to get away with a little bit. Okay, because we're supposed to end at 11:30, but the next panel is not until an hour after that. Okay, so bracket number 4. Let's get our score sheet here. How you guys doing?
Way more nerve-wracking up here than it was down there.
How are you two doing?
Great.
Good. Doing good? All right. How are you enjoying the last day of AAC?
I am very, very tired right now.
Same here.
We're all kind of tired.
I'm doing great.
That's
Wild card choice.
Need a moment to guess what I'm drinking right now?
All right.
Yeah, it's just tomato bisque right there.
What are your names?
My name is Justin.
Justin. Everyone say hi to Justin.
Hi, Justin.
What was your name?
Ryan.
Ryan. That's right. You guys are at my past the end game.
Yeah.
Ryan and Spencer. All right. That's good. Bracket number 4. All right. So you guys saw how the last contestants did. Do you need any explanation as to how this game works? Or are you ready to go?
I guess we're good.
All
I
right.
think we got it.
So basically, we're going to do a quick recap as far as where we're at right now. All right. So basically, our last team obviously won 125,000. So that is a score to beat right now. And here's what I'll also tell you, just so that you're aware of it. Let's just say if you win 125,000, but let's just say you lose at 250,000, the tiebreaker would still go to the first team because they got to 500,000 before they ended up quitting. So it's ever who got the furthest. If we have a tie in terms of the score, in terms of how many questions they got into the bracket before they ended up walking or anything like that.
So if we get to the same number of questions but are out of wild cards, there, you gain nothing by walking out. You have to go for it. I think. Yeah.
You could still tie. I mean, we could still figure that out. And then if there's a second tiebreaker, if there's any lifelines still on the table at that point, but we'll address that as we go along. All right.
Okay.
All right. Are you three ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
You ready? Enthusiasm is awesome, and I like your enthusiasm too. All right. Here's our first question. Let's get ready to do this. Let's go right now. Here's your money tree. Here's all your categories.
Skip.
Ooh, okay. All right. $100. Walk of shame is the category. All right. So, yeah, study the categories really quickly. All right. Justin and Ryan, are you two ready to do this?
Yep.
Already.
And obviously, Spencer did really good with those last two contestants that were just up. So let's see what we can do this time. Here's our first question for $100. Question 1, and here it is. If you get this question right, you know what you will get. If you get it wrong, you leave with what? $32,000, $0, $1 trillion, or show Tucker.
Well, 0 because we're not getting any real money. I'm joking. 32,000.
If you get it wrong, you leave with what?
Oh, get it wrong. Oh,
Yeah,
we get it wrong.
The word is
Yeah, you almost threw me off there. I was like, whoa, what?
No. If you get it wrong, you will live with what? Yeah, it's pedantically worded.
It's 0. Well,
It's 0. 0. You get it wrong, you live with 0.
Yeah, 0.
I was about
There you go.
I almost take this.
I don't want to throw anyone off here, but the first question is obviously like supposed to be a gimme, basically. All right, $200. Anime theme parks is the category. Here it is. Having opened in 2022, which of these 4 theme parks in Japan would you find yourself at if you wanted to visit several attractions based on the works of Hayao Miyazaki? Is it Fuji-Q Highland, Universal Studios Japan, Ghibli Park, or Tokyo Disney Sea?
Ghibli Park? Probably. Ghibli Park.
All right, Ghibli Park. That's absolutely right. Nice job. All right, 300. Black Lagoon is the category. Here we go. Hotel Moscow is the name of a mafia branch of the anime manga series Black Lagoon that originates in which of these countries? Is it Egypt, South Africa, Russia, or Croatia?
I never saw Black Lagoon, but I want to say Russia.
Yeah, for the same reasons you're thinking. I think it's
Russia?
the first 5 are supposed to be easy.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
Moscow,
yeah.
Russia. So.
All right.
All right, Russia? Final answer.
Yeah.
All right, and that's absolutely right. There you go. All right. Yep. Chainsaw Man
I
for
need to get this
$500.
I'm in the show.
In the 2022 series Chainsaw Man, the main character Denji can transform into the Chainsaw Man by pulling a cord that is located on what part of his body? Is it his waist, his neck, his right leg, or his chest?
D, his chest.
His chest.
Final answer?
Yep.
Yes.
Absolutely right. There you go.
I played multiple zombies in that show.
Oh, there you
a
go.
lot of fun, yeah.
Awesome. $1,000. Learning Japanese. Here it is. If you greet someone by saying the word hi, the sound that word makes could also mean that you're saying what in Japanese? Hot, cold, yes, or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Hi.
And when you say yes, that's your final answer?
Hi.
And I will say to that, hi, yes, it's the right answer. Nice job. All right, 2,000, let's go. All right. Video game enemies is the category. All right, $2,000. You kept all your lifelines, so you're in really good shape. So we're going into the next set of questions here. So the middle part of the bracket, basically. All right, video game enemies. How are you three feeling with this category?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Okay.
Coming for you, slime.
All right. Here is the next one right now. Question 6, and here it is. Featured primarily in the 3rd overall installment of the series, name this major antagonist from the Resident Evil video game series itself. Is this Damien, Abyss, Nemesis, or Mantis?
Nemesis?
Yes, Nemesis.
All right.
Of course, yes, Nemesis.
Okay. For all three of you, final answer.
Nemesis.
Final answer, yes.
All right, here we go. $2,000. Absolutely right. Nice job. You two keep it up with the enthusiasm. I'm looking at you two right now. You guys have some competition when it comes to yeah, you two. There you go. All right. Remember, anyone in the audience, if you show them more energy, I might be picking someone to get a consolation prize for just having the most energy. All right, 4,000. Settings and locations is the category. Here's question 7 right now. And all our lifelines are still in play. Here we go. The World Ends With You is an action role-playing game for the Nintendo DS that is set in which of the following districts of Tokyo? Is it Shibuya, Ginza, Ikebukuro, or Odaiba?
So I played this game, and in the background you can see the 109, and if anyone knows what the 109 means, it's Shibuya. So, I don't know if you guys
I
have any
believe in my
objections.
homie. I believe in. I haven't played this
He's
game,
homie as
so.
well. Yeah. So,
All right.
yeah, that was like, I was so inspired by that, yeah.
Great.
All right, Shibuya, final answer for you guys?
Yes, final answer.
Okay,
Shibuya.
they're going with A. Here we go. $4,000. Absolutely right. Nice job. There you go. All right, 8,000. Studio Ghibli Films for 8,000 right now.
I've seen all but 2, so.
I've seen none, so this is.
What the two have you not seen?
Oh goodness. Well, I don't know because I haven't seen it. Hold on, it was you reach like 5 seconds. What was the Tiny Princess and the Bamboo? Was that Ghibli or something else?
Oh, that was Princess Kaguya. That's a fantastic film, by the way.
I haven't seen that one. It'd be easier if I listed them all off that I have seen. We'll do it later. Let's just go.
Okay. Here's question 8.
Let's see what the question is.
Here we go.
I watched one on the way over here actually.
In the 2008 Studio Ghibli film Ponyo, what specific food does Ponyo herself enjoy eating more than anything else throughout the movie? Is it bread, olives, cheese, or ham?
I didn't finish Ponyo. I did not care for Ponyo. I've never seen this movie.
I have not seen Ponyo. I have not seen any Ghibli movies.
Hey, this is where we're at.
Yeah.
All the lifelines are in play.
Studio Ghibli always, like a lot of anime, portrays their food in a wonderful way, right? So my immediate reaction is to go, which one of these foods would look the best on screen?
I don't think olives do well in Japan, so I don't think it would be olives.
But it would be very quirky for me like, ugh, you like olives and Ponyo just can't get enough of olives.
And remember, don't
Isn't
help the audience,
Ponyo like
please.
live in the water or something?
Yeah, she's a fish.
But she wants to be a real person or something. I can't remember. It's just like back and forth. It's like a Little Mermaid thing kind of going on, but for kids and more spiritual.
You got all the lifelines there for you
If
guys.
I were to lean towards any answer, it would be bread. However, I would probably pick ask the audience because I think that.
How sure are you?
We can do that again.
Not
We're at
sure.
the point
Not
now.
sure at all.
Yeah. If you have no idea, this is where again. Do
Yes,
not
I think
be afraid to use the
Asking the
lifelines.
audience would be a good move here.
Okay, ask the audience.
Yes.
Confirm.
Alright.
Okay, let's go.
Sorry,
to the audience, guys. Here we go. All right, we're gonna call each answer one by one. If you think it's the right answer, raise your hand, but do not shout out anything, please. Here we go. Who here thinks it's A, bread? Raise your hand. Who thinks it's B, olives? Raise your hand. Who thinks it's C, cheese? Who thinks it's D, ham? Raise your hand. I don't think All right,
I
back
have
to the
a
actual
strong
question.
inkling towards one of the answers, guys. I think it's ham.
All right, final answer for all three of you.
Final answer.
All right, trust the audience. Here we go. $8,000. You can thank the audience. It's the right answer.
Man, I watched The Wind Rises on the plane over here, not realizing that was the second saddest movie behind Grave of the Fireflies.
Oh, yeah.
It made me really sad getting over here. That's gonna be great movie.
Yep. Anime and memes is the category. All right, let's see what this one is. I'm kind of curious about this one. All right. $16,000. We're at question 9. Now you have 3 lifelines left, but obviously you're in a better position now as far as at least having a couple extra lifelines on the table here compared to the last game. So we'll see how well you can do here. All right, here we go. Question 9 for $16,000, and here it is. The surprise Pikachu meme seen here on the left originates from which of these Pokemon episodes from the first season?
This is so cruel.
Which one of the 600 episodes?
Wake Up Snorlax, Dig Dose Diglett, Here Comes the Squirtle Squad, or Bulbasaur and the Hidden Village.
Wait, is D a real episode title?
These are all real titles.
You know, back in college, I tried watching as much of the anime as I could. I made like 300 episodes in, but that isn't like it's all a wash.
I'm thinking either it's the Squirtle or the Bulbasaur episode because those are two of Ash's Pokemon. They both starter Pokemon.
I remember the Snorlax episode, like them trying everything in the kitchen sink to wake up Snorlax and they couldn't do it. And maybe that would be the reason why they're all like, making this face right here. Why won't he wake up? Maybe? But I remember also being a lot of thorns in that episode. I see no thorns in that
What's
one.
the times 2 one again?
You answer any potential question twice. And by the way, here's what I would tell you though. The only catch to that is that once you activate it, you have to play the question, and once you activate it, you can't activate either other lifeline afterwards. So that's the only one where that lifeline is basically the only thing that you can use basically with it. But you could for example, you could use 50-50 and then do double dip, but once you have to double dip, everything else is off the table.
How confident are you on your answer?
Equally as confident as him and his opposing answer, so.
Because I don't know this at all. But I would be leaning towards doing the 50-50.
We can do that.
Or, if you guys are definitely confident, I will trust whatever you guys think.
I think we should absolutely use either the 50-50 or the times two.
Okay.
But I really like this one. There's too much in this to deduce down. It's like,
Yes.
it's all Pokemon. It's not like Squirtle, Diglett, and Bulbasaur. Yes, all the early Pokemon. Like, if there was like a Lucario in there, but okay, it wouldn't be that because that's too late in the anime. But this is all just early Pokemon, early anime. It's
Yes,
like,
and it's all possible choices.
sorry, but which one do we use X2 or 50-50?
I feel like if we use a 50-50, it wouldn't really help because the 2 answers that it eliminate will be.
Jump the question's also there too. Keep that in mind.
The question is so OP though.
Well, we're on number 8, right?
You're at number
We would get
9.
wild at number 10.
Yes, and that's where keep in mind that if you use it on that we pretty much be the same scenario as the last game where if you use jump the question on specifically 32,000, that's where that risk is where you would lose the wild card.
We could get the skip again.
What's the next category?
The next category. I can't remember actually. I don't know.
Okay, but we have three lifelines, right? And we're on the 8th question? 9th. So this gets us to the 12th, and we need to get to the 13th to beat the other team.
Yeah.
Get one of those back.
I like it.
I know one of the categories was My Hero Academia, so I feel like theoretically I should know something about it.
Should we skip this one?
You can skip it.
Me personally, I would skip because it's such a.
It's all too similar. None of these answers can.
Yeah,
Like,
there's no
if I
obvious
could
choice.
deduce one of these, I'd be like, all right, 50-50 or X2. But I can't deduce any of these. Ah, goodness.
If you want to use it, I'm okay with it.
Let's skip.
All right, skipping it. Final,
Yeah, me too.
The alternative is lose.
Yeah.
final decision, are you skipping it?
Yeah.
We'll skip.
All right, let's get out of this question. Here we go. All right, now you 3 had no idea. I'm gonna go to the audience. What do you think the answer is? What is it?
It's episode 10, Bulbasaur.
Yes.
It's a real title.
Yes, it is.
I knew it was either Squirtle or Bulbasaur.
All right, guys, this is gonna be very important now, though. We're gonna go for the second safe haven. Let's go for 32,000. Let's do it.
And we're further along than it feels like. You know.
Made in Japan is the category. All right, $32,000 and the second safe haven. 2 lifelines are in play. And I'm gonna tell you right now. Remember, think about it. You have the 50-50 and the double dip. If you know how to play those, you know what you can do with this question. If you think about it. You can use more than one lifeline in a question if you need to, if you use the 50-50 first. That's up to you guys. I'm not going to tell you how to play the game, but I am going to tell you that if you use a double dip first, you would have to only use that lifeline. But you could use a 50-50 and then see what's left, and then you can still activate double dip if you want to. Like, you sounded like you were a little confused as far as how that works. I want to make sure I explain that.
But that would also get rid of both. I mean, again, you don't always lose, but that would
Two
get rid of
lifelines
both
for
lifelines.
one guaranteed question.
If this is like the most stumping question ever, then sure. But let's see the question first.
Let's see the question. $32,000.
Sorry, Duncan, my favorite coffee's made in Japan. UCC.
Okay, here it is. Karuta is the name of what? Japanese playing cards, a type of bullet train, special sea salt, or a type of insect?
I think it might be either A or B.
They have so much in common, trains and playing cards.
Do you want to do the strat where we use both lifelines for this, or do you feel confident now?
Okay, but you think it's, okay, well, first, why do you think it's A or B? What's the reason for that?
I think it's either A or B because when I went to Japan, I don't remember seeing karuta to describe any sort of sea salt, and I don't think I've watched an anime where they ever use karuta to describe an insect that I can remember.
So,
unless it's like the beetle or something.
I think it's probably A because I've heard the term Karuta playing cards before.
Okay, well that's really good.
Yeah, that's way better.
I was about to suggest we use a 50-50, and if it's not A, you go with B, if it's not B, you go with A, but now you're talking playing cards. I kind of just want to go,
Yeah.
A, just go for it.
All right, you want to make A your final answer?
Sure.
Yeah.
A.
All right, they're in unison. Here we go. $32,000. They deducted that for a little while there, but A is absolutely right answer.
I like how he went to Japan, and he was like, I think I heard it once before.
Okay.
Yeah, that must be him, dude.
Here's the thing. Now you're in a really good position here because you basically have 3 lifelines going into these final 5 questions. Tokyo Godfathers is the category for $64,000. And on top of all of this, you guys now have the wild card. So that means that you have 3 lifelines, the 50-50, the double dip, and the wild card. And wow, so again, not many people have gotten this far with that many lifelines on the table basically for these final 5 questions. All right, how confident are you 3 with these final 5 categories?
Pretty good.
40%?
1970s anime, academia, character slogans, sports, Tokyo Godfathers. I am familiar somewhat with 3 of these.
Okay. I gotta say this.
I might know My Hero Academia and sports anime.
All right. So I'm going to say this to the audience right now. Again, you have to be very, very quiet, but we really do want to cheer them on here, guys. Come on, let's do this. Again, this is going to be very important where no one, please do not shout out anything that might throw them off in any way, shape, or form. Obviously, we want you guys to be very energetic here. But now we're in the final 5 questions. We're going to start with Tokyo Godfathers. It's question 11. Are you 3 ready to do this?
Yes.
All right. Here's our first stepping stone to getting to the $1 million with the final 5 questions here. And here we go. In the 2003 anime film Tokyo Godfathers, the father of the main character, Miyuki, works under which of the following types of professions? Is he a firefighter, a police inspector, a musician, or a librarian?
It would be so typical if it's like he's a police investigator, and that just makes it more dramatic, unless you guys have seen this and I'm wrong.
Do you know this?
I haven't seen this.
It's the same thing as Light in Death Note. His father was the detective of the police force that was in charge of getting him, which just makes it all the more juicy and dramatic. Tokyo Godfathers, the father of the main character, Miyuki. I think we can use 50-50, and if police inspector remains,
then we go for that.
Yeah, that's mine. Or we could use the X2 and say police inspector, because if you can deduce later, if you can deduce, 50-50 is really good.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we could go with X2 and just say,
What would be your second choice if the police inspector doesn't work?
which one is the most dramatic, which
Okay.
would probably be fire.
I don't think it's librarian for sure.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like an the anime film about Tokyo Godfathers also featuring a librarian? What are the chances of that?
Right, unless it's like a money laundering scheme. It's like,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have a little library here. No, actually, we have the mafia downstairs. But I think we're gonna. Okay, I think it's police investigator, but police inspector. Keep saying investigator. Do you guys want to use the X2 or 50/50?
I'm good with the X2.
Okay.
Because, like you said, 50/50 is incredibly strong.
If we can deduce.
And it's better for later.
So X2?
Let's do X2, and we're gonna start with police
Okay, so
inspector.
are you confirming, all three of you, that you are doing your double dip?
Yes.
Double dip.
Okay, double dip, confirmed. All right, what is your first final answer?
Police inspector.
All right,
Yeah.
final answer for all three of you.
Yes.
Yes.
Here we go. And for $64,000. And again, we didn't need to go to the second answer. It's right!
I'm sorry to use the double dip, but
That was better to be safe than sorry.
All right, there's nothing wrong with that. 125,000. Let's go. My Hero Academia is the category for 125,000. Are you three ready?
yeah.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay. Here's the next question to all three of you. Best of luck here. Question 12. Let's take a look at it. Before Izuku Midoriya, or Izuku, I'm sorry, I spelled it wrong, became the wielder of One for All, how many people in total previous to him were the hosts of that specific quirk in the My Hero Academia series?
Yeah.
Is it 8, 10, 12, or 6?
I was thinking either 5 or 7, and 6 is right in the middle of those.
Yes, yeah. Because I remember this.
There's an episode where, they show that thing, spoilers, but there's like 4 people in the table, and then 3 of them weren't at the table,
Right.
or 2.
All right, let's just go down the list.
It was All Might, and then his mentor, and then we see those 3 in that flashback sequence.
Yep.
There's a guy who looks like Hellboy. There's the person who has the tentacle power. There's the person. Oh my god. Okay.
I know there's at least 3 because I auditioned for all those characters. I didn't get any of them, but I know there's at least 3.
Because think about what the other powers he has now.
Black Whip.
His Black Whip, Gear Shift, Float, Danger Sense, the One for All ability itself, so that's 5, at least 5.
Yeah.
And I think he might have, let's see, how many people in total previous to him, right?
Yeah, but that's only 5 quirks, but didn't All Might himself also not have a quirk similar
Yes.
to him? So that would be the 6th person.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there any more other than the ones that I named?
I don't think so. I think it's 6.
Or you want to use the 50-50 too? Well, it would be the 6 and 8, right?
It's not
But,
12.
but again, these are just arbitrary numbers. Like,
I know it's definitely not 10 or 12.
It's not 12.
and Deku doesn't have 7 different powers.
It would be.
If the answer were 8, that means that he'd have 7 powers to people before him, and that includes All Might, who just had One for All like him. And he doesn't have 7 powers. He has what, 5?
I think
counted.
we counted like 6 of them.
Yeah,
right?
it's gotta be 6. I think maybe.
People
I'm
don't.
gonna use the 50-50.
We can also use the wild card and give them our other ones back.
Because wild one we can use for after this, and because what was the previous record?
The wild card
everybody
right
else
now
had?
opens all three other regular lifelines that you've used before, and you can use the 50-50 right now if you want to, obviously. So you have plenty of options here.
What was the previous score that the other team got?
They got 125,000, but obviously the question is like, this is up to you guys as far as you figuring out where you want to play these lifelines here.
So, how many? Not the number value of money. How many questions did the other team get right?
So this is the
13.
question where you have to get it right, but then you would have to get to 500,000, either get it right or you get
It says specific quirk. So it says specific quirk. So it's not like the previous wielders like own quirks. It's One for All. So
Yeah.
One for All has to, or not All Might has to count.
You're right. And that would be the 6th. The
the through line for all the previous users is that they all had one for all, but everybody except All Might had an additional quirk.
Yeah.
All Might gave Deku his quirk because he saw himself in Deku because he also didn't have a quirk, so it must be 6. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 6. I like 6.
Okay.
So you're not going to use the lifeline?
You guys like 6? I'll do it too. 6. No lifeline for 6. Do you really need one?
I just want to double check, mentally checking.
Yeah, no problem.
Because it would be All Might, his mentor, and then Danger Sense person, Gear Shift person, Tentacle person, and maybe like one more, right?
Yeah. You read the manga, so.
Yeah, I know.
Dude, like,
Do you want
every
to
time you
use
think
the
about it,
lifeline is the question.
every time you think about it, you stop at around 6. You
Yeah.
can't even think of more than
Fine.
that.
All right.
6. Yeah, I think it's 6.
6. Is that your final answer for all 3 of you?
Yes. Yeah.
Here we go. For $125,000, they really debated on that. 6 is the wrong answer! It is 8!
Was it?
There's a couple people that are unnamed that had it. Oh my God, you guys dropped back down to $32,000. Give a round of applause though, guys. Wow, that was very intense there, but yeah, wow. Yeah, I was gonna say I was kind of surprised by myself when I saw that because there are a couple people that I think you were saying it at the very beginning that were at the head of the table that were never actually shown, but they were actually ones that were also wielded it too. So you guys get $32,000. Did you guys enjoy that?
Yeah.
All right, guys, you can take a seat. We got enough time to get one more team up, basically. All right, we are gonna have to really breeze through this here though. So I want people that have let's see here. Let's see, who wants to play? Yeah, you've been very enthusiastic with the best right there, yes. Pick your partner on your choice, okay? And we still might have time afterwards, so don't fret. And again, remember, show your enthusiasm, guys. Give a round of applause, guys. Let's go!
Hey, Ice King, how you doing?
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I can feel for the one piece. This one.
It is the one piece.
You know one piece? You want to do it? I know one.
We're gonna do one piece, guys.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. Wow, this is gonna be. I don't think it's funny because we haven't actually done the one piece bracket in a very long time now. So here we go. All right. I think 2017 or 2018. It's been almost 6. I think.
So-
I don't know off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure it is 6 years.
Have you updated the questions with
I
those
made sure,
6 years?
trust me, I updated these questions here. I made sure that everything looked right, okay? Okay, let's quickly explain the rules here. Let's get right into this game right now. Before we do that, I just need your names.
I've worked on a lot of the newest stuff, so I might be able to help with this.
Let's just get everyone's names here. So,
I've worked on like 100 episodes of the show. Yeah.
all right.
In the last 2 years.
That's cool.
Yeah, I played multiple villains in that show.
Oh, all right.
I played mainly Diesel, one of Big Mom's kids. He's real fun.
That's cool.
All right. Thank you so much. All right.
Actually,
Again, the next panel's on here till 12:30, so we can get one more bracket in here.
I'm all set. I woke up and watched the latest episode this morning.
Okay. Remember, guys in the audience, show the enthusiasm. We're still looking for that. Okay. Last bracket. Here we go. All right. I like your enthusiasm, and again, you've been awesome. Okay. All right. So we've had 2 posted scores so far. Obviously, we know that 125,000 is a score you need to beat in order to get in first place. Okay. All right. Are you guys ready?
Let's go.
Let's go right now with One Piece. Let's do it.
Let's go.
One Piece.
It's
Here we
very
go.
nice.
All right. Take a look at your categories.
I have a feeling about the very first question.
Okay. Potential crossover. Here we go. $100. Let's get right into it. And here it is. If One Piece ever decided to do a live-action crossover with Disney, what would be the most likely movie series that you would see Luffy's crew make an appearance in? Is it The Mighty Ducks, Pirates of the Caribbean, High School Musical, or Star Wars?
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
All right, Pirates of the Caribbean.
This is a subjective question, by the way.
That's
It really
absolutely
is.
right. Nice job. There you go, guys. Oh, by the way, what were your names?
The Ice King.
And I'm Aaron.
Aaron?
Yeah, Aaron.
Aaron, okay, gotcha.
Oh, you're right. I am Simon Petrikov.
Here we go.
Yeah, but you're
All
bad.
right, next one.
You don't just raise games on screen.
Here we go. Similarities is the category. Here it is. All spelling aside, which of these Straw Hat Pirates shares part of their name with its popular masked vigilante?
Yes.
Monkey D. Luffy, Ronora Zoro, Nico Robin, or Tony Chopper?
B. Zoro.
Zorro.
Zoro's absolutely right answer. Nice job. There you go, guys. Come on. Yeah, there you go. Keep cheering, guys.
Come on.
Okay, 300. Money is the category. The Thriller Bark location in the series itself could also be a really popular attraction during which of these holidays? Christmas, 4th of July,
Halloween.
Easter, or Halloween?
Halloween.
Halloween. Final answer? Absolutely right. There you go, guys. Yeah, exactly. 500. Characters and food is the category. What type of sweet food is Tony Chopper very fond of in the series?
Cotton candy. Final answer.
Okay.
I can't do this.
Okay. Now, you need to pay attention to this one. You need to pay attention to this one, okay? Versus other anime.
Bounty amounts. I got.
Okay, pay attention to this one, okay? Between the following 4 anime series, only one of them has a higher number of episodes than One Piece overall. Which one is it? Is it Pokemon, Bleach, Attack on Titan, or One Punch Man?
Between the following 4 anime series, only one of them has a higher number of episodes than One Piece overall.
Yes.
Which one? It would probably be Pokemon.
Yeah.
For other reasons, I know it's not Bleach.
Yeah, exactly, right?
I know it's not. Yeah.
And one final answer for you three.
So it's Pokemon.
Pokemon has multiple series and movies and spin-offs.
Yeah.
Okay. They're going Pokemon? Pokemon. Absolutely right for $1,000. Nice job.
So
All
what's
right, moving
the name
on
of
to
the-
2000.
There's a name of the anime. It's like when a really poorly drawn kid. It's like really old. He has like a red shirt.
Susan?
I think so.
Oh no!
Shin-chan?
Yeah, that one's like the only anime I know that has literally 100 more episodes than One Piece.
Okay, let's move on, guys. We gotta keep going here. Instrument of choice for 2000. Let's get right into it. Here it is. Between the following 4 musical instruments, which one does Brooke not play? Is it the guitar, the piano, a violin, or trumpet?
D trumpet.
I think you need lips and lungs to play
There you go.
trumpet, so
Final answer.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Final answer for all 3 of you?
trumpet D.
Okay, here we go.
Before he misses
$2,000. It's absolutely trumpet. There you go.
I happen to be
4,000. Let's get right into it. She loves Luffy.
Sure, Hoshi. Final answer.
I think we can all. Yeah, never mind. All right, 4,000. What is the name of the island that is ruled by Boa Hancock in the series? You're just looking at me like. Momoriro Island, Amazon Lily, Sabaody Archipelago, or Fishman Island?
It's literally called the Amazon Lily Arc.
I have a feeling it's Amazon Lily.
Amazon Lily. Final answer.
Amazon Lily.
There's a little bird on my shoulder.
Final answer for all 3 of you?
Yes.
Okay, 4,000. Let's go. $4,000 for Amazon Lilies. Absolutely right. There you go.
It's
Right
real.
along here.
One Piece is real.
8,000.
It's friendship.
I killed myself. That's
Eventual reunion
right.
is the category. All right, 8,000 right now, and here is this one. What is the name of this whale seen on the left, whom Brooke promised to eventually return to sea again? Return to and sea again, I should say. Is this Crocus, Oro, Laboon, or Raoul?
Laboon, final answer.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Laboon, final answer?
Yeah.
All right, for all three of them, they're ready to go. Here we go. It's absolutely Laboon. There you go. 16,000. Okay. Warlords is the category. Here is this next one. Let's go.
Kaido.
Between the following four characters in the series, which one has never been classified as one of the 7 warlords of the sea? Is it Doflamingo, Jinbei, Monkey D. Garp, or Buggy the Clown?
Monkey D. Garp, final answer.
Hold on, just want to make sure. Are you sure?
Garps is okay. So basically, when a warlord of the sea, they're a pirate that works for the government. Garp's the admiral. He would never be he beat the crap out of his kid for even wanting to be a pirate. So he'll never be. So he's not a warlord.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Monkey D. Garp, final answer.
For all three of you?
Yeah.
Here we go.
I'm confident of him.
$16,000.
Now fade
We're
it.
into uncharted territory. You haven't used a lifeline yet, and it is the right answer.
I'm afraid he's gonna like tackle
Now,
him.
here's what I'm going to tell you guys. Here's what I'm going to tell you guys right now.
Okay.
As we go into 32,000. Now, can you make history here by being the first team in the 13-year history, almost 14-year history I've done this game, that any team can get to 32,000 without using a single lifeline?
I think the word team is doing a lot of heavy lifting there. He's
Yes.
just-
It's about down, yeah.
Okay.
He's doing all the work.
Down.
I mean, my part of the team was getting you here.
Okay. All right. Now, but this is where it's going to get really tough, though. I have to say this. So again, if you get this right without any lifelines, you'll be the first team to ever make that accomplishment. But keep in mind, if you have any hesitation, do not be afraid to use the lifelines. Question 10 for $32,000, and here it is.
Only potentially 2 of them are guarantees.
In the impel down prison, what level of the prison itself is known as starvation hell?
I don't know.
Is it level 3, level 4, level 5, or level 6?
Again, numbers here, so if we ever use a lifeline now, would be a good time to use it, but go ahead. You know it already?
I do not know this one.
Okay, so we should definitely use a lifeline.
But this is a 32, so we can't skip it. Well,
Correct.
we can skip it, but we
You
should.
you can skip, but keep in mind you would not get the wild card afterwards. So you can use the other 3 lifelines with no risk, basically. And like I was saying, you would know how if you want to get, you have basically. This question is pretty wide open as far as how you can play the lifelines to get this question right.
We could do half. So if we do half, then we do double up or no?
Yes, absolutely.
I still wouldn't know regardless. We'd have to use both of them.
Yeah, so, and if we want to get the skip again, we have to answer this without a lifeline.
Exactly.
And the skip is really OP, so
Yeah.
we should definitely use the 50-50 X2
Yeah.
You
to
can
like
do
just
that, yes.
guarantee.
Unless it's
What-
One Piece.
Well, I mean, but you're the biggest One Piece fan here, I think, dude.
Yeah. The biggest One Piece fan here, I think you can.
And also, this is just maybe.
I mean, there's one there.
That person over there's making a fuss, but it's just numbers. Like,
We just look at the cosplays we got here.
but it's just.
Yeah. We're just gonna.
We had a big My Hero fan up here a second ago, and it was numbers, and we got that wrong.
We're gonna do double. We're gonna do 50-50 double.
Okay, you're gonna do 50-50 first?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Alright, they have One Piece.
Hey guys, so are you confirming you want to do 50-50 first?
Yes, sir.
That's the one that lets us do the wild card, or the X2 after, right?
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's take away 2 wrong answers. Here we go.
Okay, do 50-50.
3 or 4, but do you want to do double dip now and basically take the easy route?
Yeah.
Okay, double dip.
Okay, you're confirming it. Confirmed officially?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Just like that, we're out of 2.
We can relax here. We can take a sigh of relief here. So basically, let's play this for fun now. What is your first final answer?
4.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, let's go
I think
four.
4.5 is the
Let's do
one
4
with Bob
right
Clay.
now. 4 is not the right answer, so I wonder what the right answer could possibly be. It's level 6, right? Yeah. It's 3 times 2 equals 6. All right.
Okay.
I think you gotta tell me.
A final answer.
A final answer?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay, for $32,000, let's do it. You had to use 2 lifelines, unfortunately, but at this point, though, we know what's gonna happen. It's absolutely the right answer. There you go, guys. $64,000, let's go.
All right, now we don't get the wild card at all, right?
Yes, you have a wild card now.
Okay.
Character names is the category for $64,000, and again, you now have the wild card. All right, here we go. These are our final 5 questions. We're gonna get into serious money now. Are you 3 ready? Audience, are we ready? Yeah! There you go. Okay, 3 lifelines in play. This is the exact same position that the last 3 was in.
Who's
Okay.
our final answer?
Question 11 for you 3. Here we go.
What do we got?
Edward Newgate is the actual name of which of these characters?
Whitebeard final answer.
Come on, we gotta set the suspense a little bit. Whitebeard, Jinx, Buggy the Clown, or Whitebeard. Or Whitebeard. Is that your final answer?
Yes, sir!
Okay. Do I have to ask you other 2 final answer?
No.
Okay, 64.
You're good at laughs.
It was okay.
It's absolutely right answer. There you go.
That's having him as the.
Okay. Here we go on to 125,000. Let's go.
It's so wide.
Because he's connected to Whitebeard.
There we go. All right. Pirate groups is the category. All right.
Good chance.
125,000. 3 lifelines in play. You ready?
Big Mom Pirates final answer.
Okay.
Final answer.
For 125,000, here it is.
Foxy gonna laugh my ass off.
Strong.
Name this non-canon pirate crew, which was only seen in the anime series. Is this the Gonzaga Pirates, the Phoenix Pirates, the Amigo Pirates, or the Red Arrows Pirates?
I wouldn't use.
The skip. Oh, before we use the skip.
Oh yeah, because.
You sure? Because you still have the wild card.
Yeah,
But if we ask the audience and they don't know, we can't use skip.
That's the
Well,
thing.
well, no, you can use skip afterwards, even if they don't know. But again, that would mean that you'd be kind of wasting 2 lifelines.
Yeah, that's
so.
the thing.
You don't waste it if we get the answer right. We just weren't effective.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so again, that's the risk there. We don't know.
Sure. We can get skipping in the wild card.
Yeah,
we'll skip this one.
We'll skip it.
Okay, confirming that you want to get out of this?
Yeah, skip.
Okay, let's get out of this
This
question
is
right
the
now.
non-canon
Let's go.
question. He knows all the canon, so.
I'm going to ask the audience, does anyone here know the answer? No one knows this. Do you guys ever take free guess at all?
Let's go with the Amigo Pirates. That sounds like.
Actually,
Oh.
most likely the Red Arrow Pirates.
It's actually the Phoenix Pirates. So good thing you skipped over that. All right, guys, we're getting into serious money now. We're going to go right into $250,000. Let's go!
Let's go!
I have to tell you, this is where it's going to get extremely difficult, okay?
I know the arcs.
He laughed off the
story
said
arcs.
2 questions ago.
But the question is, do you really know it here? This is gonna, you might hate me for this question. All right, 250,000. Are you ready?
Let's go!
Let's go!
We ready? $250,000. Here it is. Out of these following 4 parts of the anime series, which one had the lowest number of episodes? Skypiea arc, Drum Island arc, Water 7 arc, or Sabaody Archipelago arc?
Ooh.
It's not the
The wild card is there, and so is Ask the
It's not
Audience.
next question or answer, but.
The wild card opens up those 3 other lifelines that you've already used.
What are the next,
The next category,
Categories?
I think, were bounty amounts, I believe.
which one?
500,000 was bounty amounts, and I think
Bounty amounts?
and length of something. I think length of time. I think timelines. Okay.
Bounty amounts and timelines are the remaining ones after this one.
Quick question. If we skip this, for example, right?
Yeah.
And then we decide to leave for the next one,
you would only leave with $64,000, so you would still be in second place.
Alright, I'm just curious.
But it would put you in second place, not third, because you'd be leaving with a higher score than the last team, but you would still be behind the first team.
Water 7 was a massive Drum Island that had to do with Chopper. That one was pretty decently. I was like,
Do this. Put these arcs in order.
oh, okay, easily. Goes Drum, Skypea, Water 7, then then Saboti. Saboti was on the. Well, I guess technically Saboti's because Saboti they get like wiped out by Kuma.
Okay, don't overthink too much. Is it generally true that the arcs get longer the longer the show goes on?
Yes, but at the same time, Saboti, they get like teleported away, and then like it ends up rough. But yet, generally they do get shorter. But
Okay.
This is tough. This is a tough decision to make here. Do you want to go for it? Do you want to take a lifeline? Do you want to skip it? Do you want to ask the audience, or do you want to use either one of the other remaining lifelines part of the wild card?
what do you think? Should we do? Ask the audience or?
I don't know. I really don't know. I'm thinking here. Which one do you think a knot is? For sure.
So like,
You said Water 7 was massive?
Water 7's massive.
Okay.
That one's massive. Like, I already know that. Skypea, they go in, right? They go up to the water spout. They swing through the jungles. They fight Nell. Decently long. Drum Island, though, like, because they get there, they see Chopper, but then they also like fight the guy with the metal mouth. I feel like it.
You are going to need a decision though very soon here,
I
guys.
think we're gonna ask the audience
You might as well.
because
Are we going to the audience?
yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
guys, you ready to do this officially? I need a final confirmation. Are we asking
Yes.
the audience?
Yes.
All right, guys, let's help them out here. Here we go. All right, I'm going to call each answer one by one. Give your best guess as far as what you think the answer is, even if you have no idea. Here we go. Who thinks it's Skypea? Raise your hand. Who thinks it's Drum Island? Raise your hand. Okay, a good, decent amount of people. Who thinks it's Water 7? Who thinks it's Sabaody Archipelago? This is tough. I hate to say it. I can't tell you exactly.
Please don't mess with me.
I don't know.
I would say, I would say,
They would be messing with us.
Yeah.
They can't win anything, so.
no.
Oh, you're right.
So-
All right.
Oh, I didn't think
No, wait. But in the back there's like a guy, I'm pretty sure he likes One Piece, and he said, Sabaody.
I'm gonna trust.
Go.
I'm gonna trust
Yes.
him. I'm gonna go Sabaody because if I'm not mistaken, Sabaody's the one where Kuma just swipes him
User,
away.
what's your name so we can give all the credit to you in case we lose? Okay.
Are you
All right.
keeping
I'm going with D Sabaody.
The King of Jewels, says Sabaody. So does the King of Ice.
all three
And
of you?
Aaron.
It is
Yeah.
two kings and an Aaron. Your final answer.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sure. Here we go. $250,000. We went to the audience on that. They were between Sabaody and Drum Island, and the majority went with Sabaody. Sabaody for $250,000. It is the wrong answer. And guess what? It was Drum Island. I am sorry, guys. You dropped back down to $32,000. But let's give him a round of applause, guys. Come on.
Daycare's dirty.
Oh man. Wow.
Hopefully, out of respect, you
Now-
get the One Piece figure.
All right, guys, we gotta call it quits there. But did you guys have fun? All right, guys. So I gotta tell you guys that was awesome. I do want to tell you right now, thank you and I want to say thank you to Spencer here for being an awesome guest here, playing with our teammates here. Everyone that was a contestant, come on up and pick your prizes. And thank you for joining. And I also have a QR code here that I want to show you guys. If you want to complete any feedback here, if you want to leave any feedback, please scan this QR code. I'm looking for any good, negative, feedback. I don't care what it is. So again, thank you guys for coming. Enjoy the rest of AAC. Please fill out the feedback form if you can as far as what you thought of this game, and we'll get you guys your prizes. All right, thank you guys for coming.
Oh, my God.
All right, so basically the first place team.
fun. Thank you guys for watching.